It started with the quiet. Not the peaceful kind. The kind that feels like something is holding its breath. I was lying in bed, phone dead, room dark except for the thin blue glow of the streetlight bleeding through the curtains. My fan hummed softly. The clock ticked. Everything normal. Too normal. Then I noticed the shadow. It was on the wall across from me, near the closet door. At first, I thought it was just the tree outside moving in the wind. A normal shadow. Long, soft edges. Familiar. But then it moved. Not drifting. Not swaying. Pulsing. Like a heartbeat. Slow. Steady. Alive. I sat up slowly, my blanket sliding down my chest. My eyes locked onto it. The shadow wasn't connected to anything. No object. No shape. No source. Just darkness. Breathing. Thump. 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 The pulse was subtle, but undeniable, like something expanding and shrinking in slow rhythm, as if the wall itself had a heart. I whispered, "Hello." My voice sounded small. Fragile. The pulse stopped. The room went completely still. No fan. No ticking. No outside noise. Just silence so thick it felt heavy in my ears. Then the shadow moved again. This time, it stretched. It didn't slide. It reached. Across the wall. Across the floor. Toward my bed. My body locked up. My legs wouldn't move. My hands were numb. I couldn't scream. I couldn't breathe properly. The shadow touched the edge of my mattress. And the pulse came back. Stronger. Faster. Thump. 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 The bed dipped slightly. Like something sat down. Right next to me. I felt the pressure. I felt the cold. Not air cold. Not night cold. Something deeper. Like the absence of warmth itself. I turned my head slowly. There was nothing there. But the shadow was now on my bed. Crawling. Wrapping. Climbing. The pulse was everywhere. In the walls. In the floor. In my chest. Like my heartbeat was syncing with it. Matching it. Obeying it. My breathing changed without me controlling it. In. Out. In. Out. Time to the pulse. I realized something horrifying. It wasn't in my room. My room was inside it. The shadow wasn't a shadow. It was a body. And the pulse wasn't its heart. It was feeding. The darkness started leaking off the wall, dripping like thick black smoke, pooling on the floor, crawling up my bed frame, sliding across my sheets. I felt fingers. Not hands. Not claws. Just pressure. Impressions. Like something pressing through reality instead of touching it. A voice entered my head. Not sound. Not words. A feeling. A message. You noticed. The pulse exploded faster. My vision blurred. The room bent. The walls felt far away. The ceiling felt endless. I couldn't tell where my body ended and the darkness began. I tried to scream. Nothing came out. My mouth moved. My throat burned. But the sound stayed trapped inside me. The shadow rose. It lifted off the bed. And for a second, I saw its shape. Not a monster. Not a demon. Not a creature. A silhouette of something human. But wrong. Too tall. Too thin. Too empty. And inside it, a glowing pulse. Like a heart made of dark light. It leaned toward my face. The pulse synced perfectly with my heartbeat. And then, it stopped. Everything went still. The shadow collapsed back into the wall. The room returned. The fan turned back on. The clock started ticking. The streetlight glow came back. Silence. Normal silence. I gasped and sat upright, soaked in sweat, heart racing, lungs burning. The wall was empty. No shadow. No pulse. No movement. Just paint. Just a closet. Just my room. I didn't sleep that night. Or the next. Or the one after. But every night, at exactly 3:17 a.m., I feel it. Not see it. Not hear it. Feel it. A slow, quiet rhythm in the room. Thump. 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 And now, sometimes, when my room is completely dark, I feel my own heartbeat start to slow, start to match it, start to follow it, because the shadow doesn't live on the wall anymore. It learned my rhythm, and now, it lives inside me.